Welcome back for another episode in the 1999 Jeep Grand Cherokee Project. What are we doing today, you say? Two things. We are changing the oil in the transfer case. Yeah. That's going to be one. As you can see, we've got a baby lifted up right here. That's something different.
Don't look at that.
Don't look at that yet.
That's not the project you're looking for.
That's not, that's right. That's not the project you're looking for. I'll show you what is, though. This trailer hitch right here, we got to wire that up. Now that wasn't there the other day, was it?
Yeah, apparently sometime in the past, I don't really know exactly when it happened, Chrysler decided that maybe there's a chance that Grand Cherokees could catch on fire if they got rear-ended. And so they figured the easiest way to strengthen the rear of this and protect that gas tank is to install a trailer hitch.
Yes. Well, that's an interesting fix. At least it's a fix.
So the Jeep dealer installed this for us the other day.
Yeah, and look at this. I really like this plate here because it makes it look nice and clean. Like it was that way from the beginning. But at least the fix has a secondary value. I mean, you know,
yeah,
not that exploding isn't not exploding.
That's
isn't pretty.
That's exciting. At least.
That is exciting. So are you saying they made the Jeep more boring?
Yeah, pretty much.
But now you can tow stuff. So which one are we working on first? Which part?
Well, we're gonna do the transfer case fluid first.
I mean, because we got this baby.
Because it's up in the air already.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to lower it for the other part.
I love it.
We don't have to, but there's a garage door in the way and whatnot.
Yeah,
so, we might have to lower it. We'll see.
Yeah, let's do this part first. Well, all right, let's get to work.
This is the transfer case that's in this particular vehicle. And this one has the quadra drive system, which is a full-time four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, front to back, left to right, whatever thing. And the way we know it is it says it on the back of the vehicle and it says it on the shifter. But also right here on this tag, it tells us which transfer case is actually in it. And so it's a new process 247.
Yes, 247-J. What's the -J?
I don't know.
Jeep.
It probably actually is.
Okay, that's cool.
So anyway, that tells us for sure that we've got the quadra drive system in this vehicle. So
quadra.
It comes with, it takes really expensive transmission or transfer case fluid that's only used in these all-wheel drive type systems from New Process, but whatever.
Very exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. So in any case, at least it's only like a little less than 2 quarts.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because if we look over on the side here, it definitely isn't. It's not very thick at all.
No, it's not big.
I mean,
one good piece of advice on anything that you need to drain and refill. Always make sure that you can get the drain or the refill open before you pull the drain. So this is the drain. And if I come in here and go ratchet, 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 drain, 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 and then I come up and try to loosen that top one and I can't get it out, I can't put fluid back in, and now I have to have it towed somewhere. That
is an excellent tip if you want to drive your vehicle again.
So I'm not going to say what size this is because I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I could look at the socket, but it might differ from vehicle to vehicle, so that's not really what we're into this for.
No, just get the right size.
Yeah. Quit screwing around and get the right one.
See the right one. Take it out of my hand. This is the exciting part.
So I can turn it, so I don't need that one all the way out yet. Yeah. Tighter. Oh, and then I flip the switch. Tighten it, loosen it, tighten it, loosen it.
Well, here we go, here we go. About to break loose. Release the river. You know what quote that was?
No.
No, because it was the Lord of the Rings when you would.
Oh, okay. I know Release the Kraken.
You don't, that's a totally different one.
It's pretty much done draining.
Yeah, this looks like it's pretty much done dripping. Dripping like it's hanging. It ain't even dripping. It's a hanging drip.
It's still dripping a little bit, but not quickly. So.
There you go.
So these are pipe threads.
Yes, let's explain a pipe thread. I don't think lots of people know what pipe thread is.
Pipe thread is where the thread on the thing being screwed is slightly different than the thing it's going into. And so they actually have an interference fit where the tighter you screw it, the more they bind. And that's what actually causes the seal.
Pretty interesting, huh?
On a lot of pipe threads, you would put something like a Teflon tape or something on it. But most of the times for like gear cases, you don't.
You crank it down until it's got lots of pressure against
you crank it down until you split the aluminum case. And you back it off quarter.
And then you enhance your name, Dr. Torque.
Yeah.
Par. Got an accent, come on, par. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
That's the sound of the plate flying
tinkle,
across the...
Tinkle, little star.
That's the sound of the plate flying across the driveway.
oh yes. Our viewers don't know about that. We're going to tell a story sometime.
I think we've told it once.
We have.
I don't know if it ever made it on this channel.
I'm not sure.
So, lots of times it's difficult to get the actual container up to where you're trying to fill. So a pump is helpful. This one here appears to have plenty of room.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, like luxurious amounts of room. Just tilt that up.
I'm doing it with my left hand, so I'm a little, handicapped.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to take this opportunity to tell the microwave story, because you'll hear us reference that, and you don't know what we're talking about. You didn't get to witness it. So I had an office in a different city, and we were moving it. This is neighboring one in this area. We were moving it, and this man came over and helped. It was really cool. And he was packing a microwave out of the house. And did you have, you know the plate that goes inside it, of course, that just spins around. It was on the top, right?
Well, it was inside it, and I pulled it out so it didn't get broken during the trip.
Oh, that's right.
And I said, hey, look, I pulled this out so it doesn't get broken during the trip. And you said, hey, that's a good idea. And I said, yeah, I know, I'm a genius.
Oh, that's right. And then right when he did that, he tripped. And that plate went off the top of the microwave, down the sidewalk out to the street, went flying across the street. It looked like a hockey puck.
I tripped down the step. It was like a 1.5 steps out of the thing. And I tripped and fell down and literally fell down.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
I didn't let the microwave hit the ground, but the plate just went and didn't break.
No, it shot clear over it and bounced off the curb on the other side. It was pretty amazing. And that's when we learned that pride comes before the fall. It was a lesson. And so now, that's a lesson whenever we talk about being a genius. If you're here to tinkle tinkle over the plate, the microwave, now you know what we're talking about. It was really hilarious, and it's provided us good fun all these years. So that one's empty.
That one appears to be empty-ish. I'd like to get more out of it, but I also could waste a whole bunch of time doing that.
Yeah, I was also like, aren't you going to cut this one? He's like, no, I'm just going to switch the top.
That was where the genius comment came in.
That's right. And in with the second one. Two quarts.
And the idea on this is to fill it until it just starts dribbling out the hole. Normally you do it when it's perfectly level.
Out the vent hole.
The hole I'm filling it in, yeah. Fill it up to the bottom of that hole. But it's tilted a little bit towards the front, so I'm going to overfill it slightly. But because it's leaking, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, you're going to be addressing it later. Well, that new fluid's very nice.
Yeah, it looks way better.
It does.
It's probably a good thing I decided to change it.
I think so. The answer is yes. Okay. Done. And plug in and slightly overfull because we got a little bit of drippage right there, so that's good.
That'll be good.
Awesome. Awesome. That's a piece of cake, huh? Oh, not too bad at all. Now let's get this stuff cleaned up and get to the trailer hitch wiring, because we got a little surprise for you on that one. Our next step is getting this wired in, and we got to get to a particular plug that Dr. Torque has learned about that I had no idea even existed, because you're saying that there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
What's all this 1 in a million business?
That's right. So there's a chance that we might have an easier wiring job here?
Yeah, so from the factory, if it came with a hitch from the factory, it came wired. Right. But, so some people, if they add their own hitch, they like try to splice in the wiring and do a horrible job or do a good job or whatever, but...
Are you saying they might use electrical tape and that's it?
Well, they might use those those little Scotch lock things that cut into the wire.
Don't use those. Don't do it. They're just Yeah.
Jake's a fan.
I'm a fan, as you can tell, of both of those. Back to at hand though. So you got yourself a kit here.
So yes, there is a company that makes different kits for plugging into the stock harnesses on vehicles. And we've used them before. Jake and I used one on a Jeep that my wife previously owned, because we put a hitch on it.
We got lots of Jeeps around these parts.
We do. We must be a Jeep channel. But
Jeep
that one you had to take the whole back part apart and plug into the different sockets for where the taillights went, and you had to run a power lead up to the battery.
It was a lot.
It was more, I mean, we did it more difficultly than we had to, because we actually ran it through all of the stock wiring harness locations for the vehicle.
We wanted it to be nice.
It was really nice.
Factory plus. But factory better?
But these, just like a previous Dodge truck I had, are actually mostly wired for the wiring harness, even if you don't get the wiring harness from the factory.
Okay.
So under here, there's supposed to be a plug that this manufacturer has a kit for.
Man, that would be awesome.
So check out this rubber band here.
Let's see what we got.
So this is from a company called Hopkins.
Hopkins. If this turns out to be awesome, we'll post it. Although they've been good. Is this the same company? Yeah, this is the same one, right?
Anyway, this comes with a...
Look at that.
So that should plug into the factory harness.
So we're saying that there should be that exact opposite end.
Under here.
Right in there.
Right under here.
Ooh.
And then you jimmy jam that up in there.
Somehow we have to... Okay.
So the first step, I think, is to take this out.
Let me just get that out of the way.
And then
we're going to be changing out the tires and things when we do the lift on this.
So we need to take this off.
Okay. So
which is a Phillips.
Phillips? Can't believe it would be a regular Phillips. Don't get distracted, as Tom would say. I don't think this lighter.
I don't think that makes it onto film or into the videos a whole lot, but that should be a new T-shirt.
Oh, Joel, new two-shirt.
New T-shirt.
New two-shirts. New T-shirt idea.
Don't get distracted.
Don't get distracted.
He's worked with you. He knows.
He probably knows. Don't get distracted. He didn't know. No one knows that. What's that? Is it? It just seemed like something, huh? What's going on? Oh wait, what's that? Right there. There's a bolt. There's a screw right there.
In there?
Yep. There's two, and there's one right there too.
Dumb.
That is dumb. Can you get him without the
spare tires in the way? Now this should come off, right?
It should go. Like all the screws are out or something.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay.
So then we need to figure out what we need to do to get this off. So.
Should we take this out first, you think, then?
I think it does need to come out.
Wow.
Probably should have gone and found my impact.
Yeah.
Although we don't want to strip anything.
No, that's true. So these all going over here. Okay.
Now, Jake needs to feel around.
Yeah, so there's a seam here. Okay.
That one was faster.
Yeah.
Must be because you had better leverage up there.
I think it was better leverage.
So, we're going to be able to...
And it kind of started giving, but I still would like to have that potentially, because I don't want to... Well, let's take this one.
Not.
No?
Yeah,
Aha!
there you go.
Okay. So like lots of times, you just have to... You just got to go for it at some point, but it's just... these are the things when you're yanking around, you don't ever want to break, and that's the stuff that tends to break. So it's like really tough where you got to go for it, but you don't want to break it. You got to be careful at the same time. So... That is great, because now we've got this out. What is that? This is a clip. So this is probably a lot of the same, where this just...
Yep.
Yep. What do you see with your elf eyes, Legolas? I keep...
Back underneath that foam thing, I hope. Yeah,
Here?
that thing.
Seatbelt. That is definitely not it. It had green on it.
Oh
wait,
like
there it is.
All the way back, yeah.
Now that I can see. Yeah, right there. Okay, great. Yeah, right there. It's really hard to tell, but is it better without this? It might be. So this thing has some good light capabilities. Right there. And it's facing that way. All right.
So the manufacturer has supplied us with some
You are silhouetted, my friend.
terminal grease, it says.
This
so
is
you
what
want to...
so that ain't gonna work. I was like, I'll put the light on your face so I can see you, but yeah, okay. Terminal grease, let's put it on that, not on this, huh?
Sure.
Okay, all right.
Not on your camera?
Well, not on the camera and not on, I don't think I can get it.
Yeah, we can put it on this.
Okay, cool.
Right here, that'll be easy.
Awesome, okay.
And then 2 small zip ties. We can get bigger ones if you need. I do have.
Okay, well, let's figure that out a little bit, and then we'll get the next steps going.
You want the grease first?
Okay, we've got the grease. And you got clean hands? The camera? Okay, so all I gotta do is just plug that into this thing. And I felt behind there, and the clip goes out. For some reason, I felt like this light is the camera. It's not. And that's it. Wow, done, okay?
So now we're done wiring.
That's amazing.
And we just need to run this. Yeah, now we just, need to run this out somewhere and, hide the wires to Jake's satisfaction.
Yeah, which I think I should have changed that.
Uh-oh.
Flip it around. I just feel like it would be better. It would be done the right way to run it through here.
Let me know when you are ready for a zip tie.
Well, let me show you what I did. So I've got a couple zip ties right there. That's so that this can't be pulled out, because one of the things that definitely can happen, is that can fall. But we can look back in here, is that if this gets pulled on, what I don't want is it to be yanking on the plug. So I've created a loop, a couple zip ties here, another zip tie here that you can't hardly see to hold it up so we don't have rattles. Now we put that back in place, and now we can start rerouting this down and snap this back together. It's all very dark and mysterious.
I went looking for
Whoa,
the light.
somebody's coming in the side door. Okay, so that needs to go in. Let me get this one lined up first.
Okay.
You hold that light?
Maybe.
And the camera.
And the camera. I don't know what we'll get out of this footage, but... What are you doing, Jake?
I'm screwing in a screw. This is one of 2. Sounds like Doctor Who.
One of 2 on the side panel.
Yeah. Okay, there's one. Okay, now was that? That was it there. I'm gonna measure it. I mean, it's not in all the way.
There were really long, pins that
Those I got
located
in.
those. Okay.
There's like something.
Well, there were those metal clips like that one you had to straighten out. Did maybe one of those get bent?
Oh boy, should I take it back out?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's...
Is it tight up there?
There we go. That's tight here, and that's tight here. And then I took this down, and we're gonna line stuff up without bashing it. And then we're gonna do this. There's the thing that could make this way faster. Well, or I could just come out there, I guess.
I don't know exactly where this lines up.
Correct.
Yeah, there's that thing goes into a slot.
Oh, does it? Okay, cool. All right, so we're getting it down.
I'll just get this started in case we need to shift it around a little bit. I can't see it all.
Oh, that's probably right in your face.
I'm getting a ton of shadow.
Yeah.
You can see what you're doing, maybe.
And I can see it better. I have to squish in after we just all talked about that.
I was wondering what you're doing.
I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't want to mess your rig up. Is that all it is? Is this not as... Is this upside down?
I was wondering if the squishy was actually to the right.
For professionals?
Are we?
No. But that is what I tried to do the first time, was that direction, so that's cool. Oh, and the seat back. Yeah, there we have it.
Okay.
To keep this wire, because I was originally thinking it might tuck back in here, but it doesn't really like to do that. So you're thinking just drop it down here somewhere?
Yeah, just drop it down in there. Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like the dang thing is hot. I'm gonna put this light down for a moment. It's right there by the steps, don't forget.
Oh. There.
Is that
We're done.
in and down all the way?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Did we really do it?
Yes.
Well, it was fantastic. And so now we've got a trailer hitch. We've got instructions. Yeah, I really like this. See how it makes the cuts look clean? Cleaner?
This is from Hopkins.
Yeah, so let's take a look. So
42535 is the part number.
Okay.
For Jeep Grand Cherokee WJs, so 99 to 2004.
Yeah, I would say, so we always ask ourselves at the end of using a product is, would we want to use this again and should we link it at the end?
Well, I haven't had a chance to test it, but I have no reason to think it's not going to work.
No, and that was so easy.
Yeah, that was
How nice is
way
it?
easier than the
Just
one we did on my
oh
wife's
my gosh,
Cherokee.
just to plug it in and be done. So good job on Jeep on this model at least. I don't know what happened on the newer ones, but on the older one, that was great. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Check out some other videos. Have yourself a great rest today. We're going to have some bloopers up if you like that sort of thing. We never make any mistakes, so we have to make up bloopers. But, you know, you can check them out if you want. We're going to take you out with the patent pending fist bump friendship. On behalf of Motors and Mischief, it's Uncle Jake, Dr. Torque. We'll see ya. Whoop-ow. This set crew did not prep this for us. You guys need to be... We're wasting film. And there's our friend and star of the show, Dr. Torque. Okay, I'm back. Fabulous. I started saying fabulous, like overpriced. You can't win with this guy.
Woo!